certificates, certificate encryption, okay, something, right? So unfortunately, this practice is a known anti-pattern called ad hoc security. Okay. So where do you start in the capacity of architect? If I ask you to provide security, adequate security to my application, okay, let's build some fundamental terminology. So you have a bank customer, right? For the customer to access his account records, the bank asks a login. Okay. But the same bank possesses a lot of other data. Bank locations, ATM locations, their interests. So much of information is there. So which it doesn't ask. What is the difference between the account records and bank ATM location records? Both are database rows in the same database, right? So that also means you can't talk about technologies unless you understand the mechanisms, unless you decide. Yeah, you can't decide mechanisms unless you understand policies. You cannot establish policies unless you understand possible threats. You cannot think of threats unless you understand the sensitivity of the resources, right? So now where do you start? Start from sensitive resources. So we will build some fundamental conceptual understanding on this one. Let's take an example. A wants to send something, some information or some document to B. Okay. So in the transit, some C can see that and misuse it, right? Yeah. If we can tap it. So we don't want C to understand and interpret it. It has a digital signature, right? Of VeriSign. And decrypts digital signature with public key of VeriSign. What it will get? Confused? It goes back to message digest, right? So from here it gets a message digest again.
And then you compare it.
Then it compares.
Adds one more level.
So if it is able to do with the public key of VeriSign, that proves that it has been encrypted by the private key of VeriSign. So encrypted by the private key means VeriSign has really give the certificate to B. So it trusts it. And by matching these MDs, it also is confirmed that certificate contents are not tampered. If any tampering this guy does, this will not match.